It's the Real and Sister Browns fan here. I just want to apologize for the last video that I just had, pregame video to this Lions video. Quality was pretty bad. Phone was pretty quiet. Sound was very low. I probably just need to go ahead and speak up instead of just being a little bit whisper. But you know, for those that was able to turn it up to the max and still be able to hear me, thank you. Only 2 views anyway, so ain't really gonna stunt too hard. But for the ones that did listen to it or try to, appreciate you. First and foremost, we're gonna get into this game. First, I mean, I would say like early for me in the beginning, all that trying to change it around. I mean, the defense for one, but the hero was Malcolm Smith to me. You know, he was definitely, you know, he's definitely like our hero. And I'm not talking about, you know, Roman burgers, Ohioans. I'm talking about like, that's what we should probably just call him. Like, his name, instead of being Malcolm Smith, it should be Malcolm Hero Smith, or just Malcolm, or just Hero Smith. Because I mean, from winning the MVP Super Bowl to just the few games, or maybe even a handful of games that, you know, he's been the turnaround for us. He's been the, like I said, the hero, the one that came in where it's just like shit's going bad. It's not going good in the movie. The movie seems like, oh, like it's just nothing but problems. But then he comes out and he kind of changes the whole narrative, and then like the tension is released and everybody can go back to just like living their lives and stuff like that. That's what Hero Smith been for us. You know, we gotta put some respect on this man's name. I know that ain't gonna be a nickname that stick, but I mean, it's probably gonna stick for me because he's been the hero last year, this year, and like I said, just I think his whole career, like you a Super Bowl MVP. So yeah, straight up. Now, also the Warden had an interception. The defense played exceptionally well today. I could see a lot of frustration from the defense. I would be frustrated. You know, the passing game wasn't looking good. We looked good as a team, but as far as this passing game, I mean, it's just the frustration is just pouring and pouring, and it's like it's getting to the point where, oh man, I hate to say it because y'all see me. You know what I'm saying? You see me. You know what I mean? Y'all know why I started this channel, but it's starting to get to the point where I'm starting to feel like Deshaun Kaiser. It's like the confidence is not there. I'm getting worried every time the ball's in the air, and it's just it's not a place that I would like to be in as far as this point. I don't know what to say, pretty much. I don't want to sit up here and just like, but I think it just needs to be said, you know, that you got to sit down, man. You got to take a seat, at least heal up, man, because that was so fucking close. It shouldn't have been that close. Thank goodness for Nick Chubb that he's back, you know, and he just like they literally put the team on his back. And I mean, don't get me wrong, this is what AFC North supposed to be, is the run game and defense, but we can't expect the defense to play like this every week. I mean, it was a fantastic performance that that they put on as far as today. Like 2 turnovers, but then we gave 2 turnovers, and despite the penalties, it was still, you know, like I said, Ronnie being at places, and you know, the defensive line being solid, Malik, you know what I'm saying, McDowell being solid, you know, we didn't get any sacks, but like the pressure and the presence was definitely there. It started to get a while, like I don't know why they stopped giving it to that Swift dude. Thank goodness they did, because he was tearing us up for a minute. And yeah, I mean, the defense played really fucking good, man, and that's what you. But I'm saying that you can't keep thinking that this is what it's gonna be every single week. You know, the passing game, the offense, they gotta find a ways to get it done, man. And I mean, yeah, Baker walked off. He got booed. I mean, it was only a matter of time, man. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, he's embraced being a Clevelander and everything like that, but this is a part of the gig, bro. It's like I said, it don't matter about, you know, how much you care or all this other stuff. Like, we won the game, but we can, I mean, we can all say it was like it shouldn't have been this hard. And the reason why it was as hard as it was because a lot of missed opportunities with the ball being thrown. Yes, it was a bad weather game. It was cold outside. It's cold outside to me. It was up and down as far as like when the wind was there and the wind wasn't there, when the sun was blocked, when the sun wasn't being blocked. But when you in that stadium, I'm sure it's a whole another story on top of that, of everything you on top of you being right next to the lake. But I live no more than I could literally say probably about like 7 to 8 minutes from the lake. You know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of off the edge. I don't know if I'm as close as the stadium, but I mean, cause that's probably like literally like if you was to drive probably 2 minutes on to the lake. But nonetheless, the lake effect can happen here where I'm at. So like I know how cold it was, and it was fucking cold. And it was windy. I mean, excuses, but that's why I'm not gonna sit up here and say that this game was, you know, I mean, it was dictated by, it was an ugly win because of the QB play. When he plays good, we have blowouts. When he plays like this, thank goodness the defense was there. Thank goodness Nick Chubb was there to bail us out. But yeah, man, it's looking it is looking a little shaky and worrisome, man. I mean, at this point, like I said, the whole case thing, I wouldn't be surprised. But at the same time, I mean, I'm worried because like it's starting to get into the streets, man. It's like they talking, and I don't know if it's a divided locker room or not, because we on the outside and they in the inside, but I think it's some people. And what else I wanted to talk about was the Wildcat, with how Juice scored on that Wildcat play. I honestly, I never said it on my show, so I can't take credit, but I know, what was it? It was the Steelers game. I had said that they needed to run the Wildcat. I wish we would have gotten to that earlier in the season, because then maybe we'd have a lot more happier people. We wouldn't have had to make, you know, the remake that we had to make over our team recently, but that's in the past. But nonetheless, that type of package right there, the Wildcat package, should have been in our system a while ago. I feel like there would have been a lot more opportunities to keep people happy that way. And then it would have been completely warranted, you know what I'm saying? Because you just got to find ways to get the ball in your best playmaker's hands. And, you know, Juice has shown that he could throw the ball, and our previous wide receiver, before he requested to be released, was I seen old film of him playing quarterback, if you will, and doing a nice job at it. So I think they need to keep that going forward. Obviously with Juice now, but I'm glad that they are being open to those type of things. And yeah, man, I mean, like I said, the playoffs started today. We won. We still alive. As far as I see it, it's win or go home at this point. I mean, that's all I can say. Like, because regardless of however we got here, however we clawed our way, getting to the playoffs, like, we got there, so it doesn't matter. Every game is a playoff game right now, and we gotta definitely give the game ball to Malcom Smith. He was, to me, the defining changer of the whole game. So if it wasn't for him able to hold on to that ball to make that pick, because it got tipped, and then he got his hands on it, and instead of just giving up on it and fumbling it, or like kind of like he made sure he secured that catch. And like I said, that to me, that was the beginning of it changed everything, because they was getting ready to score. Detroit was getting ready to score on that play, on that drive, excuse me. And Malcom Smith stopped all of that. So he was the hero, not the Roman Burger. You know what I'm saying? Hero Smith right there. The realest is a Browns fan. Peace.